All right. Hello, everyone, and now welcome to a game between HawK and Dise. This game taking place here on Northern Isle. Here we have HawK spawning as the blue human player on the bottom left-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, on the top right-hand side of the map, we have Dise spawning as the yellow night elf. This is using classic high-definition graphics. Let me know what you guys think. I definitely need to build a new computer, apparently, because I can hear the computer. I've never stressed my computer playing WarCraft 3 while streaming before, but I hear it, and, well, the game also crashed one time. So anyways, let's go ahead and let me know in the comments below what you guys think. The colors do seem a little bit brighter. Everything does seem a little bit sharper. The shadows on these guys, it's actually what bothers me, because, like, if you're trying to be realistic, with shadows, I'm like, okay, I get that. But this game also has an in-game, like, time of day clock. So the shadows, the shadows should be, like, rotating through the sky, right? Like, the sun should be moving, the ground should be changing, all of that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. All right, Archmage, and then some footmen will get trained up here. Meanwhile, we are looking at an Altar of Elders, which is delayed by Dise. So that shows that it's going to be a tavern hero, perhaps a fire lord, as archers are already getting trained. Should be extremely interesting to say nonetheless, as this game does get underway here. Archmage, no big surprise here. Footman gonna go ahead and get trained up as the units are now on the move. Coming back around. What are these players hoping to do here on Northern Isle? Perhaps do a little bit of creeping. Wisp are already in position to gain scout or gain sight all across the map. Archer gonna head over to that central tavern and pick up a hero. And what is the hero going to be? Firelord has been popular. Dark Ranger, Beastmaster, all of those heroes are perhaps the more popular as the primary heroes. As we're waiting for that mark there. All right, Wisp trying to come in and get a detonation here onto that water elemental. I don't think though, is it going to get, oh, it does get the detonation, but doesn't get the kill. That's very, very important as we see a Beastmaster first. Beastmaster and, well, the bear as the tanking a little bit of that damage as the archers are now out and about as well. All right, archers piercing damage. Beastmaster picking up that Wand of Illusion. Very, very important as the Archmage now makes its way over, drops a water elemental. In comes a second wisp by Dise. That could be a very, very big deal. If we see a detonation onto that water elemental, that is going to be huge as the Wisp is now trying to double back away. All right, now I'm going to try to come back around. I'm going to see the detonation. There we go. There's the detonation. Archmage gets up to level 2. Beastmaster still sitting at level 1 as we're still seeing some damage here. Archmage does pick up a Pendant of Energy, Claws of Attack +5 as the Archmage now heads back off to the north again. All right, Militia and Peasants are finishing off this last ice troll here. We're seeing some damage from the bear as the Beastmaster tries to finish off a low hit point footman. That footman just gonna back away here. And are we gonna see some more damage? That bear gonna get a claw into the back of that peasant as we're still looking at a bit of damage coming across. Meanwhile, Archmage trying to finish off an archer. No shadow meld here. Archers well continuing to pummel damage into that Archmage as the Archmage does look to back up again. All right, Tower now getting added. Beastmaster just shy of level 2. That is a big deal there, trying to perhaps get up to level 2 and gain access to some Quill Beasts. All right. Archmage trying to retreat back here. Low hit point footman. That footman down to 25 hit points. One more arrow shot should be enough to finish it off. That footman now down to 10. Archer now heading off to north. I can't send donation via PayPal. Banned in Russia. I hope you add multiple donation services. Happy's using. All right, I can try. I can try. Didn't know I had so many dedicated viewers from Russia. Thank you. All right, off to the north here. Dise gonna go ahead and fight back against the Ogre Magi. Takes it down there. Beastmaster gets up to Beastmaster gets up to level 2. Ancient of War still tanking that damage nicely, and now perhaps gonna try and back away. This 544 creep camp gonna give the Beastmaster more than halfway to level 3, as HawK is now setting up this expo here on the southern side as well. Archmage, well, coming back through, we're looking at a couple of Murloc Huntsmen gonna get cleaned up as the Archmage is also just shy of level 3 after all this time. Gonna pick up a healing or a scroll of regeneration, and well, try and heal back up. Wait for everyone, and there you are. So one of the more powerful abilities for the human army, being able to heal up so many of those units early on, as the Archmage now rushes off to the north. All right, Tier 2 nearly done by Dise, so we could be looking at another hero quickly. Meanwhile, the Archmage is looking to, well, try and get to level 3 here. Beastmaster could get to level 3 off of these Murlocs, as this Illusion is still tanking quite a bit of damage. There's that Flesh Eater, and it's going to get taken down as well. Archmage going to run inside the space here, perhaps drop a Water Elemental, and now go after Wisp. This could be a big deal. Are we going to see a detonation? There's a detonation. Wisp now trying to hide. Is that Wisp? Oh, Wisp ends up getting, I'm not sure if it got taken down or not. Wisp are now trying to back away again, as the Naga Sea Witch is now out here onto the battlefield. All right, are we perhaps going to see some cold arrows? Wisps are just dodging every which way, as the Arcane Tower and the Expo is up. All right. Illusion taking quite a bit of damage here. Now going to try and back up again. Scroll of Town Portal inbound. We see the level 2 Raging Bear in the engagement, as the Archmage does get a Staff of, or a Scroll of Town Portal in here. All right, Raging Bear does get in a big bash across all of these units. There was some cold arrows. Militia now getting pulled back off to the north here. So everyone is just trying to separate every which way. HawK has a very large supply, but a lot of that is just workers as they're chasing after the archers. Now Archmage gets up to level 3. There's some more cold arrows, and now we're going to see some damage perhaps onto that Arcane Tower. Level 2 Water Elementals out here onto the battlefield. Arcane Tower getting some damage onto that Naga Sea Witch, getting feedback. That is quite a bit of mana getting fed back constantly as the units are trying to retreat back here. There's a Dust of Appearance. Archer gonna try and retreat, unable to do exactly that, as we're looking at some cold arrows slowing down the movement of those footmen. All right, 1 or 2 more shots could finish off that footman. That footman down to 6 hit points. Double backs around and ends up getting taken down. Naga Sea Witch gonna be in a little bit of trouble. Beastmaster now gonna perhaps make its way back off to the north. All right. Staff of Teleportation trying to retreat back here, getting pressure back onto that Archmage, summoning up a new Raging Bear, and, well, Water Elemental going to get taken out once more. Yeah, no. Well, duties as a father to try and, cast games while still taking care of the kids this week. They are, well, I don't have to make breakfast or lunch for them nearly as early. So that's why I can cast an additional bonus game and push it in a little bit closer to their, well, wake-up time. I did take them snowboarding yesterday, so I am completely sore. Yeah, at a certain age, man, at a certain age. Archmage heading back off to the north here. Tech to Tier 2 has begun, nearly completed. Arcane Tower here as well, so HawK trying making sure to defend his main base and not just put all of his defense back at the Expo. We are looking at a Goblin Shredder here, taking down this Tuskar Sorcerer, and the Bears, nicely done. All right, units are just retreating back every which way. Footmen do have defend though, as the Dryads are now showing up. Naga Sea Witch coming back across, as well as we're looking at a Goblin Shredder here. All right, so Bears, Naga Sea Witch, this is going to be actually an interesting spot. Is it going to be able to break free from the spot? Naga Sea Witch now sitting at level 2, Goblin Zeppelin, and now the Naga Sea Witch is just kind of baiting this attack here. All right, more damage here. There's a Fork Lightning, and then just picks it up in the Goblin Zeppelin. Nicely played by Dise, making it so that that HawK was trying to overcommit into that position, only to see, hey, this Naga Sea Witch really has an additional 575 hit points since it jumped inside that Zeppelin there. And, well, HawK had tried to, bring in a bunch of footmen as well. All right, low hit point footmen able to retreat back away here. A little bit of a lucky break, as there's just so much action and so much focus around the map. Beastmaster now sitting at level 4. Water Elementals once more trying to push in at the main base. Naga Sea Witch down to 94 hit points. We're going to see some quick Abolish Magic, and now Slow Poison applied to that Archmage. The Raging Bear didn't get a bash attack onto that Archmage. That would have been a big loss, as the Mountain King is now out on the battlefield, bringing level 1 Stormbolt to the battlefront. All right, a little bit more Slow Poison there. Archmage does have Boots of Speed. We are looking also at Druids of the Claw out as well. I don't believe that Archmage is going to really end up anywhere here, as, oh, a Tuskar Warrior No, Quill Beast, are we going to get up another bear? We could get up another bear, trying to tank a little bit of damage. There's the bear. The bear absorbing damage. Here's the Mountain King out here. Oh, Mountain King, Stormbolt onto the Naga Sea Witch perhaps. What is going down here? Well, there goes another. Mountain King does get a little bit of experience. Both sides are fighting their way through as there is the, Potion of Greater Healing. Rejuvenation onto the Beastmaster. Beastmaster turns back around to fight. There is a Stormbolt onto the Druid of the Claw. Druid of the Claw taking quite a bit of damage. He's going to try and retreat all the way back here. Mountain King now trying to chase after as the Druid of the Claw down to 102 hit points. All right. Back down to the south side here, more damage, and it looks as though that Rifleman may be able to get away. 1 or 2 more shots necessary as the Rifleman able to get under the cover of those towers once again. Meanwhile, Dryad could have a little bit of trouble. There's another bear back out onto the battlefield. We need to see some cold arrows, perhaps some stuns to take down another unit again as the Naga Sea Witch, backs away, still sitting at level 2. All right, meanwhile, pressure at the Expo of HawK on the southern side. Dise is really just trying to be everywhere all at once. And it's causing for, a difficult game to cast, but at the same time, not as high efficiency with his units. This is going to give the Archmage and the Mountain King perhaps a little bit of time to get back up in terms of hero level and close in on the 4-2 or 4-3 hero level advantage compared to 3-1. Naga Sea Witch should be able to get to level 3 here off of this tracker. Just one more shot there. Rejuvenation onto a Dryad, and we're still seeing quite a bit more poking damage. That Raging Bear getting in quite a number of stuns as the Naga Sea Witch sits at level 3 with level 2 Fork Lightning. Beastmaster bringing in bears, and we're bringing in some damage. Ancient of War making its move as well. Mountain King sitting at level 2. Dryads are just abolishing and turning those those water elementals into puddles. Stormbolt onto a Druid of the Claw who is still not in master mode. He needs to get a rejuvenation. Finally goes into Druid form, but down to 322 hit points already. All right, more slow poison, more retreat. Footman trying to back away, but not going to be able to get away easily, even reflecting back one of those slow poison spears. Ice Troll Warlord going to get taken down. Ancient of War backing away, gaining a little bit more experience. Ankh of Reincarnation, a beautiful item for that Naga Sea Witch, as the units now head back off to the north. Now, behind this, Dise has been sitting at tier, 1 base. He is at tier 3, but been sitting at 1 base, so not going to be able to build up as large of an army. We are still only staying at keep, not going to castle, but we are getting up a rather large army size difference between these two armies here, as HawK is going to go into the, try to train into the low 70s, I believe, momentarily. Archmage sitting at level 3, Mountain King sitting at level 2, and if HawK can cleanly clear out of this creep camp and without major damage being done to his base, he'll make a very large, make some beginning steps to get back into this game. Druid of the Claw here needs to go back into that, bear form. Are we looking at that's a Staff of Teleportation inbound. Beastmaster is here and now ready to bring in damage. All right, Quill Beast going to shut down that one scout tower before it can finish upgrading, and we're still looking at more fighting here. Rifleman trying to engage. You can see that Spirit Bear can actually blink. Is he going to blink away? Can easily blink away. That's the Spirit Bear, so it can blink onto the back line. Look at all of these units by HawK. HawK is in some serious trouble. As you can see, these casters and the workshop, these units were just completely out of position. Mortar Team's going to try to get in some lobbing here, as this is a split attack by HawK. All right, so this split attack is actually causing quite a bit of problems. The Spirit Bear needs to get out of that backline spot as the Mountain King trying to engage. Archmage sitting at level 4, now with level 2 Brilliance Aura. Naga Sea Witch trying to push back the other way. There's another Fork Lightning trying to finish off more damage. It looks as though those casters are going to get cleaned up easily, as we're still looking at more damage coming back across. There goes another Spellbreaker. The Spirit Bear is actually quite deadly against those Spellbreakers, dealing normal damage and also bashing units that normally don't get stunned. All right, so that's going to be a big deal there. Meanwhile, a big thunderclap across the Druids of the Claw, but that's only the level 1 variety, as the Mountain King's only sitting at level 2. All right, are we going to start seeing some, well, there's a Scroll of Healing. We need to start seeing some elevating of those lower hit point Druids of the Claw. You don't want to give level 3 to the Mountain King, as level 3 Mountain King gives him a larger radius, longer, more effective slow, and we're going to see some of that come across there. There's a Staff of Preservation for the save. 46 supply compared to 62. HawK continuing to put in all that pressure. Well, Spirit Bear trying to find those backline units, and well, you see some of those stuns just coming across again and again. More damage raging on here. Water elementals constantly getting dropped. No more dryads really to try and abolish magic. Those water elementals finally able to do a little bit of something as a flying machine. Not quite sure what it's trying to do here. Just scouting out the skies. Arcane Sanctum about to get taken down. Well, there goes another thunderclap. A Quill Beast could get taken out as well, as we see a tactical retreat by the Beastmaster nearing level 6. Naga Sea Witch, the Druids of the Claw need to stay within range and are able to teleport back. 50 supply compared to 51. HawK losing much of that supply advantage. Beastmaster now gonna, where is he gonna go? Staff of Teleportations to the center of the battlefield. Does also have an Orb of Venom and gonna pick up an Invul Potion and a Scroll of Healing.
A player's forces are under attack.
No, the Spirit Bear has always been able to blink. It's a raging, blinking bear. So imagine a druid, a Mountain King that had Bash and Blink as abilities. So that's what that Spirit Bear is right there. He's able to bash down targets and stun them out, and then so he's able to get to that back line if needed, or get onto those spellbreakers quickly. And once it bashes, well, additional just bonus damage, right? And it's stunned down. So those are big deals indeed. Dise down to 50 supply, up to 500 gold. He's trying to bank a little bit more. Doesn't want to go into high upkeep. Did it? No, wow. Years and years, right, of knowing, trying to know everything in this very, well, entertaining game, I gotta say. Mountain King sitting at level 3. Shaman sitting at level 4. Unit's going to try and retreat back again. As we're looking at, well, there's that bear diving into position. You can see him already going after these targets here. Perhaps should have gone after the Arcane Tower. There's a Scroll of Town Portal inbound, and, well, timed life there. So perfect time. The Peasant ends up falling. Unit's going to try and retreat back there. Beastmaster, did he get to level 6? No, he did not. Needs just a little bit more. These Murlocs are not going to be giving level 6. As well, you cannot creep up to level 6. All right, dual Arcane Sanctums once more placed down. Are we going to see a little bit of damage onto that Spellbreaker? Pretty much dealing 50 damage per swipe, even with armor, as this Spirit Bear now trying to retreat back out. Tree of Life entangling that northern gold mine now. We're looking at 62 supply compared to 69. As the main gold mines have 5 minutes of mining left, this gold mine is actually going to fall first. So the starting gold mines, or this first expansion gold mine, has considerably less gold than your starting gold mine. Therefore, you're going to run out of gold there faster. All right. Flare is now being thrown up into the air. HawK realizes that he's in a little bit of trouble, as the economic advantage is going to be neutralized here momentarily. Hero level advantage still very much in favor of Dise. We're going to be looking at some damage. All right, are we going to see some, well, that Spellbreaker perhaps get taken down. There's a little bit of slow poison. The Beastmaster, if it could get up to level 6, that could be exactly what he needs. There it goes. And now he can just Thunder Lizard this base here if he wants to. No, he went for level 3 Quill Beast. All right, level 3 Quill Beast instead, and now this Tree of Life off to the north is going to be suffering quite a bit of damage. All right, taking an absolute beating, doesn't have Nature's Blessing, and now Scroll of Town Portal. HawK going to be able to get back into this position here, and after destroying the Expo. All right. In a battle, Mortar Team's going to try to find those Dryads in the back. There's a big thunderclap across all of those units. And are we going to see some more, well, diving in damage? You can see that the Mortar Teams are trying to find those Dryads easily, and they're just causing so much splash damage. Another Scroll of Healing, but the Druids of the Claw of HawK are getting taken down rather quickly, even with the Scrolls of Healing. Thunderclap and Mortar Team splash damage also finding their way onto those Dryads. 62 supply compared to 55. Both sides fighting their way through, as the Dryads are now going after some of those casters individually, but you can still see more splatting going down onto those units. Mortar teams, are they going to try to splat down those Dryads? No, they are not. Goblin Shredder going to get taken down. Are we going to see perhaps a Staff of Preservation try to finish off? Oh, picks off one Druid of the, or one Spellbreaker. However, Naga Sea Witch could be in a little bit of trouble. Going to get taken down. There's a Forked Lightning, and now just trying to fight back the other way. All right, there's the Ankh of Reincarnation. The Ankh of Reincarnation could buy a little bit of additional time, but doesn't have that much mana. All right, so I thought perhaps the Naga Sea Witch, if it had enough mana, could have done another Forked Lightning right there, as we're going to be looking at the Naga Sea Witch does end up falling. HawK comes back over the top. Is he going to win? Yes, he is. HawK ends up winning, even though he has the lower hero score and the lower overall score. All right, so Dise unable to capitalize in the final moments, and those mortar teams just being able to pummel down, and the economic advantage leading to the right composition of units at the end. I guess today is Siege Day here on my channel. Demolishers and mortar teams being the #1 unit, bringing the team to victory. Let me know what you guys thought about this game in the comments below.